afternoon and welcome to Table Talk on 802 Scoop, located right here at 18. It's a kind of beautiful day. It kind of looks like it might rain, kind of looks like it might not. We're hoping it won't, right?
At least it's dry and it's not 95
Right.
degrees out, yeah.
In a way, we're hoping it won't. A lot of people need the rain.
Yeah.
We're super, super dry. I haven't had to mow the lawn in a couple of weeks, so not going to lie, that part of it's not upsetting me in the least.
Yeah.
That doesn't need to be done.
I usually mow up at the camp like every 2 weeks because it doesn't grow that much anyway up there. But I went up over the weekend and looked at it, and it looks like it had already been mowed. Like the last time I mowed it, hasn't even grown. It's
Yeah. So you're like,
Thankfully,
I
it's
can
not
leave it.
burnt though. That's
Yeah. Unfortunately.
like City Hall Park.
Crunch, crunch when you walk, for sure. We have some special guests in the studio. Jordan, Keegan Bergeron are both back with us. And you just came back from your trip, the big trip to Cooperstown.
Yeah,
Was it all you thought it would be?
more than I thought it would be.
Yeah. You did? So you enjoyed yourself?
Yes.
Was playing games like a big rush? Was it a lot different than playing a game here?
Yeah, it's a lot different. It's just a different kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those kids were pretty big.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, wow. Yeah, they must be eating their broccoli or something down in New Jersey because, holy cow,
Yeah.
you were definitely, there was some tough competition there.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But you did well.
Yeah.
You had a lot of fun. That's
Yeah.
what counts.
Yeah.
And what else did you do when you were down there?
We went to the Hall of Fame as a team, which was pretty fun. Got to see all the people that were into the Hall of Fame, and we hung out as a team a lot when we were down there.
Nice.
Were you like just looking at Yankee Hall of Famers or?
There's a lot of Yankee Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but we're Red Sox fans.
Are you having to convince him that you're Red Sox fans?
Well,
or
I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder.
he's
He's hedging on me.
he is.
Yeah, we're Red Sox fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, great job. Good to have you all home. And, I mean, are you going to have like a celebration of sorts for or did you?
We did there actually. So one of our last nights we had a big team party. So everybody
Nice.
who was out there got together. It was 50 of us total, I think. By the end of the week still, we had other family members that were there throughout the week that took off. But yeah, good representation, turnout with all the parents and siblings and other family members there. So a good team party to wrap it up. Some people stuck around for the closing ceremony and championship game, which was late Saturday night, like 9:30, right? You went to it.
Wow.
Some others took off early, but it was a full week. We got there Monday morning and we played baseball. First game was Tuesday evening, and we played right through until we got eliminated Friday late morning. So you played, throughout the week, and then they seed you into the elimination tournament. We won our first tournament game, which was pretty cool. So got to play one more. Won a game, won it pretty convincingly, which was exciting. Every other game, we had one very competitive one that we lost by 1 run. And honestly, the others, even though the final score wasn't close, we were competitive and it was exciting. And regardless, it was, heck of an experience. So it was a good time.
I saw that. I saw the video of the one kid that slugged the home run. That was pretty cool.
We had a few. So Cam Fortier ended up hitting 3 total.
Yeah.
Did he?
Two in one
he hit
game.
the first
Wow.
one. He was the first one to hit one, and then he hit 2 in another game later on. And Cal Farnham hit one out, and Miles Marino. So yeah, we had.
Miles hit a homer
He
too.
did.
His first one.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
So it was really exciting.
I bet. Pretty cool. Did you meet anybody that you wanted to meet? Or did you meet anybody new that you're going to remember or stay connected with for a long time, Keegan?
There's some cool umpires there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really chill.
You made friends with the umps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really go out of their way to make an experience for the kids. Like every time they go up to bat, they're fist bumping each other, players, umpires, and I mean, the pin trading is a really cool thing. So every team comes and they bring pins, and a lot of the time, downtime there is socializing amongst the teams. So, there's 104 teams and they're all staying in bunkhouses right there on campus. And so they're going out and about and they bring their pins and trading with one another. So then you come home with this whole collection of different pins from other teams, and you're meeting players from the other teams across the country, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So these teams that are in the Cooperstown, they're teams that probably aren't going to the Little League World Series then.
Right,
'Cause
not
it
as a
runs
whole.
about the same time.
Yeah, so there could be players from teams that could have gone there, but if you're still playing at that point, I guess you'd have to choose
Yeah.
whether you're going to Williamsport or Cooperstown. I think probably a lot of, because Cooperstown starts in early June. I think we were week 14, the last week of the summer. So I think probably a lot of those teams might go earlier in the summer,
Yeah.
do Cooperstown, and then maybe do their Little League All-Star thing. Of course, it's also, it's U12, but date of birth as of May 1st, so there could even be 13-year-olds
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
who've already played Little League and are doing the Cooperstown thing now. So we are definitely in another level of competition, kind of age and geographically wise, but held our own, I think, all things considered.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then since your return, you, Jordan, got some pretty cool news.
I
Can
did.
you tell us about it?
Sure, yeah. I got a phone call from the Boston Red Sox last week, and they told me that I was selected as the winner of the Wakefield Volunteer of the Year Award. So I think this is the second year that they've had it, named after Tim Wakefield and his wife, who Tim Wakefield, of course, longtime Red Sox player, but also really involved in the community, doing a lot of fundraising and volunteering. So they pick one recipient from each New England state, so 6 total. And I was apparently nominated and won the Vermont award. So,
Which is, I mean, that's awesome.
yeah, it was pretty surreal and incredible to get the call on the news. And so I go September 27th to the game at Fenway and get to go on the field and get the award and get the recognition.
Yeah,
And
pretty awesome.
it's six New England states. Each
Right,
has
so-
a representative.
Yeah, so they pick a winner from each state: Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Mass, Connecticut, Rhode Island. So just one from every state. So yeah, I'm happy to represent Barrie and Vermont.
Yeah, for sure. And we're happy you did. And so it's an award for volunteers. So everything you do with these teams it's all volunteer work.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, we've been kind of involved with the Red Sox the last couple of years. We, meaning myself, representing Barrie Community Baseball and Softball. They do some different grants and things that we've been applying for and have received over the last year or two. And this is actually, so in October, we're hosting another, they call Play Ball event. So it's through the Red Sox Foundation. We do a free clinic sponsored by the Red Sox and partner with us in Norwich. It'll be at Norwich. So this is year 3 of doing that. So I've kind of gotten to know them and build that reputation or rapport with them. So when I got the call, it's from the guy that I've been working with doing that. So thought it was just kind of some clinic planning, but definitely wasn't expecting for it to be that. But yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty incredible. And it's also incredible that you volunteer all that time, because let's face it, it's probably not a couple hours a week that you're putting
Right.
in here.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a lot
it's-
more effort than that and dedication to
It's
that.
a lot, yeah, and I'm honored to kind of be the recipient, but it's more than just me. There's we've got a whole board when it comes to Barrie Community Baseball that are involved. All the other parents, volunteers, people there raking the field, umpiring, coaching. There's so many people that do it and are involved with it. So it takes a community. I'm honored to be the individual that gets the name on the award, but I couldn't do it without everybody else.
And speaking of the field and all you do, we know that you guys face some challenges this year as far as your concession stand and things like that.
Yeah.
Do you have everything you need to be secure up there now, do you think?
It has been good for a while now. So we had that rough week or two where there was repeated incidents. But again, some of our parent volunteers were up there kind of boarding things up and getting things more secured. We got a donation for a new door. So we've made all those alterations and things have been secure since then. So seems like we're in good shape. It, it's kind of unfortunate you can't have things look as nice. Now you got to kind of, board up the window when you leave, and can't have a nice door with a window in it. But that's just the reality of where we're at now, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Right.
For sure. How about you, Keegan? What are you going to do all winter long?
Play basketball.
Play basketball?
Yeah, it never stops.
Yeah. Have you already started?
Soon.
Very soon.
Because school starts tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. But you probably are practicing all the time?
Yeah. I'm always playing sports. There's
Yeah.
always something keeping me busy.
Now you've got fall baseball, right?
Yep.
It's be starting up too, right about now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fall baseball.
Yep.
And are you doing soccer this year again? Or?
No.
No,
Just
gonna be
baseball.
Baseball and
then
basketball,
basketball.
and that's plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get involved with that too, Jordan?
Of course. So I'm, in addition to being the president of Barry Baseball Softball, I'm on the board for BYSA Basketball. I've also 2 years ago started my own nonprofit, so that's Granite City Blast, which has been the kind of the vehicle to get us to Cooperstown, and as part of that we also do AAU basketball. I coach Mini Metro BYSA, so yeah, the coaching and the volunteering is a year-round gig for sure, and it goes across baseball and basketball.
Nice. Amanda Rose says Keegan throws gas from Cam. Are you going to tell us about this?
Yeah, so Cameron Fortier went to Cooperstown with us, and he's the one that hit the 3 homers, 2 in one game.
He throws gas too.
Yeah.
Our win, he actually pitched a great game. He pitched all 6 innings and shut those kids
yeah,
down.
he looked good in that one.
Great. That's awesome. That's
I saw
awesome.
Keegan give up back-to-back dingers.
Gave up a few. That's, but
Were there more than that? Was more than the back-to-back dingers?
that one team we played was
They were-
impressive.
those
I mean,
guys
they
were
were
huge.
kids the size of me, and yeah, they could hit the ball and throw the ball. They were impressive.
Your Uncle Justin texted me during that one, and he said, "I hope Keegan holds it all together after this."
He took it well. He was smiling and laughing and had the right attitude about it. And to be fair, I mean, they're a phenomenal team, and he gave up a lot of home runs, but he also got a lot of strikeouts against that team, which was pretty cool to see too. That little 11-year-old could strike out those kids bigger than him was pretty awesome.
For sure. Now, and what is the makeup of your team as far as age goes?
Yeah, so the one we brought to Cooperstown was mostly 12-year-olds, and then we had 4 11-year-olds. 4, yeah. So most of those kids are now graduating from Little League, and they'll be going on to play, middle school ball and Babe Ruth next year. And then Keegan and 3 others will be coming back to play one more year of Little League. So definitely looking forward to one more year at the Little League ranks with him and that group of kids to make one more run in All-Stars. And, but yeah, for the most part, we were, in all honesty, probably one of the younger teams that were at Cooperstown this year for our tournament.
Yeah. And you had a great group that went with you, parents, everyone. I mean, it was...
Oh yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Everybody put a lot of work into it over the last year, so they were excited to get out there and enjoy it. And yeah, it was good to get out there and represent the community.
So how do they get you around to field? I know there was 22,
Yeah.
22 fields?
Yeah,
Walk.
we
You
got a lot of
walk?
steps in that week.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're all in one big area?
Yeah, it's not that far of a walk.
Well, it must be like butted
Depends
right
on
up
how
to his
old you
field.
are.
It's,
Some of them. So they had kind of like, what, 3 different sections of fields. I mean, it's a big facility. You've got
it must be to have 22 fields on
and
it.
all the bunkhouses and a dining hall
Like
and
20 something.
22 fields, yeah.
And they're
And
all
what-
Little League regulation size fields? Or-
50, 70. So not Little League, the 50-foot pitching mound, 70-foot base paths, but they're 200-foot walls.
I thought it looked like the base paths were 70, not 60.
Right,
And you can lead.
right.
in that.
a little
And you
kinda
can lead,
different game,
I saw you get picked off. I've been keeping track of you, man, you know? I don't want you to come back telling me all these stories.
He was paying attention.
Yeah,
You kept him way up past his bedtime a few nights.
you got caught stealing. I saw that too.
Yeah, I was safe though.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because the umps were real nice.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
He was out of position on that. You were safe.
No, that's awesome. And a lot, I mean, your whole team did an amazing job. They really did. It was, we get to sit and talk to you today, but really, I mean, we'd sit with all of you. And I thought you should have a parade to come home to. I did. Ask your grandpa. I
Yeah.
said, well, I think we should do a parade or something. We ought to bring these boys home the right way, because you did a great job, and it was super cool to see the whole experience with you all, from earning the money to go and the hype for you all, and then to watch. I was only able to watch a few games only because I'm very technically challenged and I had a really hard time figuring it out. And then I was very happy to see I wasn't the only one. Lots of us were saying, okay, how
Yeah.
do we do this? But
Their
people-
first game,
people
yeah, we
figured
all
it
had
out.
problems getting in on
Oh,
your
yeah.
first
Getting
game.
in,
Yeah.
and so, but once we got rolling, it was fun to watch. It was
Yeah.
fun to see, and then just to watch you all and to see how happy you were and excited you were and that you were truly having a good time was just
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Definitely.
And I hope that. I mean, do you have a goal for this next season? Like, is the hope to go there again or go someplace different? What are your thoughts on that?
Williamsport, Little League World Series.
I mean, it would be fun to go there, but I think y'all know that's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and yeah,
The Cooperstown is a once in a lifetime
Yes.
opportunity.
yeah,
I agree. I think it's awesome that you did that, and like you've done it and you experienced that, and that's a memory that you get to take through with you all this time now. Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
So now your goal this year is to just play your heart out.
yep,
Yeah, and maybe learn some new tricks when you're in Cooperstown, watching the others.
maybe.
Maybe.
Learn how to throw a spitball.
That's illegal.
Oh, what?
Spitball. There's all kinds of names for pitchers would doctor up the ball either like with actual spit. Some guys would put like greasy material behind the ear, and so it gives the ball a different spin. But those are all illegal.
Are you giving your grandson?
Me?
He's giving you some bad ideas.
There was a knuckleball pitcher in Major League Baseball too that got caught. He had like part of an emery board in his back pocket, and he'd scuff the ball up, so it wasn't smooth there, and that gave him a better grip on it, and he could spin it a different direction. And
The things people think of.
yeah, I would never do something like that.
Of course, you would never throw a knuckleball like that.
No.
No. Do you believe it?
That's why they always called me by the book Bergeron. I'd never, tried to bend the rules.
Oh boy. And you wore your Crocs instead of your boots today. Not a good idea.
Nope.
So your the Blast, Granite City Blast. So is that's totally separate from Barry Community Baseball, Barry Youth Sports.
Yeah.
And that is basically similar to AAU, is that?
Sort of. So Granite City Blast in itself is a certified nonprofit that I started 2 years ago. Kind of started it for the purpose of AAU basketball, wanting to, kind of look at the local basketball landscape and wanting. I'm not get on my soapbox, but like the travel team dynamic and pulling players from different towns. My passion has always been wanting to build up specifically Barry and keeping players together and playing up through so that you're feeding your high school program, you're keeping them specifically Barry and keeping players together and playing up through so that you're feeding your high school program, you're keeping them together, and someday maybe having a successful high school program. I think kind of pulling them apart and going different directions hurts that. So I saw kind of a lack of local teams that did that, so wanted to get into the AAU landscape, so started it as a nonprofit, and we had one 5th and 6th grade boys basketball team 2 years ago, and then last year grew a lot and had a 5th and 6th grade boys team, a 7th and 8th grade boys team, a 3rd and 4th grade boys team, a 3rd and 4th grade girls team, and a 5th and 6th grade girls team. So we went from 1 team to 5 teams for AAU basketball. And then it kind of just, when we were talking about Cooperstown, it was kind of just a natural transition to say, well, we can use the nonprofit to, kind of not fund it, but, we can, when we raise funds, it can go into the nonprofit bank account. We can kind of, do it under the umbrella of that, which serves basically the mission and purpose of Granite City Blast is to provide local youth sports opportunities to the greater Barry area.
And I'm assuming that you have a lot of donors and local businesses that support and
Yeah,
help with all of that.
for the spring AU basketball season, we were very lucky. We had a lot of business sponsors that sponsored our different teams, which ultimately that's the goal, right? Try to make it as affordable as possible for the families. So by getting business sponsors to cover a lot of the fees, to cover uniforms and tournament registrations, ultimately it's going to make what a player and a family has to pay out of pocket to be a part of the team less.
Awesome.
And your fall baseball team, that falls under Granite City?
No, so fall is through Barry Baseball.
Yeah.
Very baseball. Yep. And Keegan, how about you tell us about your shirt?
Oh, so this is the shirt that you can get at Cooperstown, and it's just the tournament shirt that says all the teams on the back from the week that you went.
And how many were there? 100 and what?
4.
104. 104.
You said
teams.
they do this through the summer? It's
Yeah,
14 weeks?
Yeah, usually they actually have
So-
at least 15, but this year we were the last, so 14 weeks, and every week is 104 teams there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's,
Wow. And are you all the only team that went for Vermont?
The only Vermont team, yeah.
Wow. And
Yeah.
is this the first year Vermont's been represented there that you know of?
I don't know for certain. I know, did you say we think maybe a team from Vermont went at some point? From where, do you remember?
Like Essex or Brattleboro or something.
Yeah. So there may have at some point, I mean, so they've been doing this tournament since I think it was 1997, something like that was when they started it.
Somewhere in the high nine.
Yeah. So certainly not a regular thing that teams from Vermont have gone. But
Well, it was a lot of work. I mean,
Yeah.
it didn't happen easily. You guys had to really work a lot and to make it happen, and you did well with that. That's for sure.
you had to raise $30,000 to get there.
Wow,
That's unbelievable.
it is unbelievable. Yeah, that's a lot of wood stacking and lemonade and hot cocoa stands and all that good stuff. For
Was.
sure.
it was.
You guys definitely earned it. Any favorite memory that you can tell us about?
Probably pitching in the night game, even though kids hit a bunch of tanks off me. But
Even though what?
even though kids hit a lot of home runs off me in that game, I got a few strikeouts.
Well, you were throwing strikes. That's
Yeah.
why. You know, I saw some of the games where you guys were walking a lot of guys, but then you seemed to pick it up. I mean, you guys settled in. I think you were nervous first couple of games.
Definitely.
When you saw the size of those kids, I would have been nervous
I
too.
would have been too. Yeah.
I think they learned pretty quickly they can't stay up too late.
Oh,
First night.
was
Yeah.
that? Oh, really?
We stayed up to like 2 the first
Bit of
night.
a rough night the first night in the dorms, which I guess is to be expected with 11 and 12-year-old boys staying together in there for the first time. But
So
Right.
are they own the dormitories? Or,
Oh, yeah.
And so the teams are all put up in these dorms,
every team gets their own dorm.
your own dorm? So how big is a dorm? Is it?
I mean, say a dorm, it's like a bunkhouse. It's,
Yeah.
you know, probably from like this back wall, not even to the door back here, and it's just like 16 or 20 bunks stacked on top of each other.
And the coaches staying here too?
Yeah, separate bathhouses and all that. So yeah, it's an experience.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
bet.
the showers were an experience.
So like kind of like sleeping at deer camp, like only bigger.
Extreme deer camp.
The showers were interesting.
Yeah,
What
Were they
about that?
group showers?
it was a Diddy party in there.
A what?
It was a
Kids were just being kids.
Yeah,
They're
kids
very
were being
loud
kids.
and crazy. And
yeah,
Yeah, it was a time, huh?
yeah. It's part of the experience.
Yeah. A lot of fun. Well, welcome back and great job for sure. And
Thank you.
congratulations to you.
Appreciate it,
and,
yeah.
and your team, but congratulations to you. I mean,
yeah, I
It's
appreciate it.
it's quite an honor for sure, I would think.
It's a
Really?
huge honor, and it's, you know, you don't volunteer for the honor and the recognition, right? You do it for the kids and to make opportunities for them and to see them happy and succeed. And you don't always get the, you know, the recognition and the positive feedback in terms like this. So it is nice to
Right.
to get it in here for sure.
Absolutely, for sure. I mean, everybody needs that every once in a while to keep on keeping on, right?
For sure.
You need to
Absolutely.
know that you're doing well and
Yeah.
have somebody actually say it for sure.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work. It's not
And you'll find too,
anything
like
easy.
you'll find after you grow up. Well, I didn't really grow up. I just got old. But you know, I coached a lot when Jordan and Justin played sports, and it's funny because you'll bump into someone that you coached as a kid, and they remember what you did. They remember who you are. It's it's kind of nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
sure.
that is the best part when you see. I know for me, talking about like Barry baseball and softball, even just seeing the kids out in the community wearing like the hats and their uniforms is cool. And for me, you know, along those same lines, because I'd coached at Williamstown pretty much right out of college, so you know, 12 plus years ago, and I will see a kid now that I coached that long ago, and he'll still recognize me. So that's definitely
Yeah,
the,
hey, Mr. So-and-so.
yeah, and they'll call you
yeah.
coach.
Yeah,
you know,
coach,
still call
yeah.
you coach all those years later. To know that they still remember you is pretty cool.
Yeah, it
I
is.
had this one kid from basketball who still remembers me slamming the clipboard down in the locker room,
Yeah.
and he said he almost peed his pants.
So you were a meanie?
No, I wasn't a
No?
meanie, was I? I was. I expected the boys to, you know, boys are boys, kids are kids. But when you're playing a sport, you got to listen to your coach. You got to pay attention. We had some good teams, and there were nights where they weren't such a good team, and so they got the clipboard down on the bench or the
A little
know.
lecture.
yep.
Yeah.
Leaving them with the assistant coach until they cooled down and I cooled down and came back in. But it was I had a lot of fun coaching. It was fun. You meet a lot of nice kids. You meet some kids that needed extra attention. You know, there was a couple that I used to bring them they didn't have transportation, so they rode with us to games, and you know, and they turned out to be good kids.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's a part that a lot of us forget, is that you're not just coaching baseball. There's a lot involved here, and especially I think now in today's climate and things that we're dealing with. I mean, there's probably a whole host of kids that come to you, and just the security and the mentorship and what they gain from you is so much more than just the game.
Definitely.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's the bigger picture, right? Is you're mentoring kids and setting an example for them, and it goes bigger than the game. You're trying to teach life lessons and set examples for them that they're going to take and remember forever.
Sure. Yeah. What are you going to do with it when you get a different coach?
It's gonna be different.
For
sure.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
You'll
get
do a
used-
lot of comparing at first, you think?
Maybe.
Yeah. Are you nervous for a different coach?
I've had a different coach in football before, so it's not gonna be like a brand new thing, but it's definitely gonna be different in like baseball and basketball and stuff.
Now, how old do you have to be before you get a different coach?
It'll be junior
At
high.
least one more year, right?
At least.
Yeah.
Then we see what happens.
Unless Dad just keeps moving up too, you never know, right?
Never know.
He'd follow you right along, all the way through.
That's what he wants to do.
Yeah. Do you ever want to be a coach?
Maybe someday
Yeah.
when I'm not playing sports and I can settle down and I don't know.
That's a long ways away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you get into high school and stuff, or even grade school, really, you can mentor younger kids and teach them some of what you've learned over the years. And how old do you have to be to ump?
Well, I can ump minor league games. It's the level below you. So in 2 years, when I'm playing school ball, I'll be able to ump Little League.
Oh, nice.
You did some
Minors.
minors games this past year. He actually umpired some of his little sister's softball games.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That you get that experience and opportunity too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she probably didn't think so. Though.
Probably not.
Were you a little tough on her?
I told her to swing the bat a few times.
Yeah. Good gracious. Well, thank you both for coming in. Thanks for sharing your experience with us all the way through, from start to finish. Really appreciate it, and hopefully we can get together with some of the other guys too. Some of the other boys can come in and hang out with us for a little bit and tell us their experience and how much fun they had and what their favorite parts were, because I think many of us want to know, right? And there's a lot of parents out there right now that are super proud, and grandparents that are super proud, and it was quite the thing to watch, and even as a community member to watch you all go from start to finish was pretty awesome to see, and gives me hope what the kids are going to be like around here in the future, really. Right. And you guys set a great example, and so thank you for that. And
Thank you.
yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And you got a day named after you in Barry, right?
A what?
Did they do a day named after them, or is it just
The resolution.
in the council?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to go back and tell the mayor that you want the key to the city. Yeah. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
That'd look nice in my room.
Yeah. Why not? So get on him. You know, the guy sitting
Yeah.
next to you and say, make it happen.
You a city resident or a town?
Town.
Sorry.
Oh. Well, he'll have to pull some strings somewhere else, right?
Yeah, we can swing something, I bet.
Yeah. So, any last words?
No,
Mr.
but I think, you know,
Bergeron?
next time, I know you guys did the parade, right, back for the Heritage Festival. Yeah. Because the next parade is Veterans Day, so I don't know
Yes.
if they'd allow you guys to. I don't see why they wouldn't. You guys could march in the parade.
Yeah. Why not? If you're up to it anyway.
Well, you'll be
Yeah.
in school then too, so.
Yeah, they'll be in school. They don't always have that time off for that kind of stuff, but yeah. Well, thank you all for joining us. Tune in. Let's see. Today's Tuesday, so nothing until tomorrow night. The girls will be here from 4/4. So 4/4 with Lori Shepard. Usually that starts right around 5:30. Check that out. Tonight, City Council meeting.
I won't be there tonight.
You won't be there tonight, I heard.
Yeah.
So that's happening tonight. Tune in. Tomorrow, farmers market, concert in the park, there's all kinds of great things going on. There always is.
We'll be back here Thursday.
We'll be back here Thursday. Yep, Thursday at noon we'll be here, and then Thursday night we'll definitely be doing a Thursday night this week. The weekly wrap will happen this week because there's lots to talk about. So tune in for those as well. And until then, take care, and we'll see y'all later.